Start off with Mason Jones, who leads the team in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. Open up questions for Mason.
Mason, you guys obviously have played pretty well on the road this year. You won at LSU last year, kind of. Sorry. What's the feeling going on the road? How confident are you guys given how well you played on the road and won at LSU?
Well, we're very confident that we can go in at LSU and get a win, but we're not looking past them, and we're really excited for the journey and the game coming up tomorrow. So we just want to go in and play hard and just be prepared as possible, knowing that LSU is going to try to beat us because we went in last year and beat them at their place. So we're very intrigued about the game, and we're really ready to play them. And I know they're excited to play us too.
What do you remember from Skylar Mays and Javante Smart from last year?
Two crafty, real good guards that can really take over a game, and they're really good. One of probably the best two players and that SEC can offer, and they're the best two players on our team, so we know they're going to be real aggressive coming out, and they're going to try to set the tone real early.
Yeah, Mason, your thoughts from last year's game, because you had a big contribution late in the game, and just, what it felt, because they were on a roll at that point,
Last year was just kind of different because we was on a losing streak, and we just wanted to go in and get a good dub for our team last year. But last year was a good win, and it was probably one of the best wins we probably had as a young team last year. But that was last year, and we're looking forward to tomorrow's game and just intrigued on how they're going to play and how Skylar Mays and Javante Smart is going to try to kill us and just start leading away from them.
You wished more people understood your relationship with Musk. Could you maybe expound on that and how he's kind of pushed you to maybe find some more consistency in your game?
Coach Musk was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me probably in my career, because this year has been nothing but as I planned and as I talked to him when he first got here. I told Coach Musk that I wanted to be more consistent and I wanted to be great and I wanted you to push me to be a pro, and he has done nothing but great things for me, and he has pushed me since the first day he got here. And our relationship is just incredible. We always talk. I love the guy. The way he just treats me in the way that he lets my game establish in the way that he didn't push me this year is unbelievable. And there's so many words I could say for him, but he just know I love the guy, and I just do everything I can do to make sure we keep winning. And the respect that he shows for me and the respect that he shows for our teammates is incredible. That's why it's a different type of energy this year. You can see people playing harder, and you can just tell that we want to win. And he didn't install that in us, that it's all about winning, and people don't like losers. And when we lost to West Kentucky, it was a bad thing, and I felt like I let everybody down. But I told Coach Musk that I love you, and I'm not going to let that happen again. So just the fact that the way he treats me and the way that he loves me and the way that he wants the best for me is incredible. And for the fact that he knows the fact that I know that, I'm just going to continue to play harder for him, and that he knows that I love him, and the team know that everybody loves Coach Musk. So as long as we know that, then we're going to be good.
Did you guys know Eric was an LSU assistant, I guess, before he went to Nevada? Did you guys know that?
He told us when we first got here, but we really didn't pay attention to it like that.
I guess the time he left Arizona State, and he was pretty close, I think, to taking a job with the Timberwolves, getting back in the NBA. And so who knows, if he'd done that, he might still be in the NBA. Maybe he doesn't go to Nevada, then he doesn't come here. What do you think about that? Like, if maybe he had gone back to the NBA path, he wouldn't be your coach now?
That'd just be, it's crazy how God works things out. I didn't know that we was going to get Coach Musk after the season, but he came, and he's been a blessing ever since. And like I always tell Coach Musk, just be happy, keep God first, and just know that whatever's planned is planned. It's already written. And if Coach Musk would have went back to the NBA, that would have been good for him and his family. But God had other plans for him, and he came to Arkansas, and he's prospering.
In terms of your game overall, is there anything in particular that Coach Musk has worked on you with?
Oh, yes, sir. Being more serious on defense, just being more, not saying be more aggressive, but just knowing when to be aggressive, when not to be aggressive, just watching film with me every day, just sending me little clips, just always helping me and just keeping me prepared for next game. And that really did help this year, especially with consistency. He wanted me to be consistent more this year, and that was probably one of my biggest goals this year. So just to see that I'm able to be consistent in and game out, and him being one of the big reasons why I am, and my teammates is really exciting. And to know that I really trust the guy, and that's my coach, so it's just unbelievable. And I just, like I said earlier, I just want to do nothing but win for him, and I just want to see him happy at the end of the day.
Last year didn't seem like you and Isaiah were ever, you'd both have great games, but not very often at the same time. What's been the difference where both of you clicked at the same games this year?
I think it's just more maturity, and just the more that we grew up, and having a year under our belt together, especially in the SEC and D1 high major, it does a lot of wonders. And people didn't probably expect us to come do what we're doing this year, but we knew what we wanted to do, and Coach Muss pushed us all along, and our teammates pushed us, and the coaching staff pushed us. So to see me and Isaiah playing together and being more consistent is really an understatement for us, but it's probably a lot to y'all because y'all didn't see us a lot last year play together. But coming in here, we wanted to be great, and we wanted people to know that me and Zay could play together. So that's just being more put on the table this year.
He said, I mean, Musselman even said that the last 8 minutes of a close game, he wants the ball and, you know, the two of you's hands. I mean, just how's that gone for you, and just kind of knowing the confidence they have in you for that?
The confidence is skyrocket. Y'all can probably see it, late shots that me and Zay make, but it just goes all to the credit to our coaching staff and Coach Muss for just always putting the ball in our hands and just saying, do what you do, make the right play, but make sure you always make the best basketball play. And just knowing that Coach Muss trusts us late game situations and our teammates trust us a lot, it really means a lot. And just to know that Coach Muss prepares us every day in practice on late game situations with me and Zay, he makes our job easier. So when the game comes in late, it's just a setup. It's really easy, and it's clockwork because we work on it every day.
You're leading the team in rebounding. Is that something you expected coming into the season, and what's been the key to that?
This year, I was really expecting. I had high expectations for myself, so rebound was one of the big things I wanted to do good, especially seeing, you know, I get on Twitter and, you know, social media, so, you know, you see a lot of things, and one of the things was they didn't think I could rebound at the 4, so that was just one of the little goals on my bucket list to out-achieve everybody. So just to see that the fact that I'm leading the rebound is good, but we got more work to be done, and we're 1-0 in SEC, so we're on to looking at LSU.
After the Indiana game, you know, you guys obviously been practicing a lot leading into that because you hadn't had a lot of games. Eric said he was really pleased with how you guys had done the drills, which can get pretty tedious because you don't do a lot of live work because he's trying to save your legs. What's it been like doing all the drill work, and what do you think has been the key to you guys staying on top of that?
Just great preparation. Coach always staying on us day in and day out. He brings the same consistent energy every day, and he expects nothing but perfection. And the fact that he brings that, it really just then dived in on all of us, and we all expect perfection now. We know some days we come in, practice tired after good dubs, or, you know, some people might not be feeling it, but Coach Muss always keeps us up, and he always makes sure we bring the same energy, because his favorite line is, you can't be, like yesterday, you can't be great one day and be sorry the next day. So you got to make sure you bring consistent energy and make sure you're always positive every day, because everybody feed off each other.
And you guys, you know, pretty much every game you guys have a shorter lineup, and that's kind of matchup problems both ways. But LSU's got two really good 6'9" guys, a 6'6" guy. Kind of how do you see the matchup problems they can give you guys with their size, and maybe the matchup problems you all can give them with your, you know, quickness and shooting and spacing and those kind of things?
You know, they got good size. We didn't seen this before, but it's SEC play, so you know every game is a grind. And just the fact that Coach Muss and the coaching staff prepares us for every game and give us in-dive scout on every player is incredible. And the fact that we already know what they're going to do and what their tendencies are before we even play them is incredible. That's why we always walk on the court 3-4 steps ahead of every team, because we prepare harder than we ever did before. We doing their plays 3-4 times. We know we diving into each scouting player, so just knowing what they like and what they don't like and knowing we can take advantage of that is incredible. And like you said, we got a lot of mismatches on our side too. Me playing at the 4, Isaiah's at the 3, Desi at the 2. It's just everybody go down one level. And Dro being a 5, 5s can't really guard Dro because he's quicker than them. And then, 4s, they struggle guarding me. But it's just the fact that our offense is more fluent and more flow now. Everybody can do what they want to do. Everybody can drive and kick. It's just the offense is more spread out for everybody to have fun and everybody to enjoy the process and enjoy the system. That's really what's different. It's not really about us being undersized. It's just about the matchup problems and the way that Coach Muss puts us in scoring positions is incredible. I've never seen it before.
Your finger's okay? I just know she got them taped together.
Oh, yeah, I jammed him. It's okay.
Thanks, man.